Hello, everybody, and welcome to the daily download with yours truly for today, which is Monday, March 2nd. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. We're going to take a look at the chart. We're focusing specifically on the closing of the eclipse window that started on February 17th at 28 degrees of Aquarius, and the closing that's happening tomorrow morning with the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. So let's take a look at the chart. Okay, so here was the eclipse, February 17th. Oh, yes, of course, there is Mr. Mars hanging out. This past weekend, we talked about the square that Mars had to Uranus. I think you saw that on the world stage. Did you see it in your house? Hopefully a more civil awakening at home in your personal life as Mars triggers the eclipse square Uranus, the ruler of the eclipse. 2 weeks has gone by, and we will have the closing of the eclipse window as the moon connects with the south node and the earth in Virgo. Closing, done. So whatever has happened in the past 2 weeks, we're going to be taking a look at over the course of the next year or so. The eclipses in this part of the chart are going to happen again. Listen up here. In February of 2027, in 1 year, we will have eclipses in Aquarius and Virgo again in 1 year. In the meantime, in 6 months, we will have the eclipses in Leo, Pisces. And then the summer of 27, we will have eclipses in Leo and Aquarius. So that's that Leo Aquarius opposition. That doesn't come in until the summer of 2027. So very interesting stuff going on there. Just want to give you a heads up. Also, we are looking at this past, hold on, baby, I'm working. What is it?
We can't do my coloring on the cover.
You want to do your coloring book? Well, mommy's working right now, and then we're going to go to daycare.
We can't color?
Well, mommy's busy right now, so you have to wait.
Okay.
Okay, but you can play with your toys in your room or your magnets in the living room. Okay? Give me a few minutes, kiddo. We looked at I think it was Friday, the conjunction of the sun with the North Node at 9 degrees of Pisces. And we called that, I think it was Friday, the fate degree on Friday. Is that Friday? Yes. Yes, it was. It was Friday. Okay. So 9 degrees of Pisces was this fate degree. The reason I'm bringing this up is that good old Mercury is retrogrado. At 21 degrees of Pisces. And guess where Mercury is retrograding to station to go direct? You got it. 9 degrees of Pisces when it's going to station to go direct here. It's going to go station to go direct there at March 21st. So bear in mind that we're waiting for March 21st for Mercury to retrograde back to the point of this past Friday, the fate degree. And we'll be talking also about Mars connecting to that fate degree. On Mars will be at 9 degrees of Pisces. Mars will be at 9 degrees of Pisces. Bear with me. March 14th. Right, so the red is March 14th. Look at that. What is going on? Fate. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's what we're dealing with. All in Pisces. All in Pisces. So tomorrow morning we're closing the eclipse over yonder. And we know that Virgo is ruled by yours truly. Mercury, retrogrado to 9 degrees of Pisces, which will be the opposing degree to the eclipse. I kid you not. This is just wild. It just amazes me. The sacred geometry of astrology amazes me to this day, just blows my mind. And as some of you may be noticing, okay, so I'm talking about the 9 degrees of Pisces, the degree here of the eclipse closure. Yeah, Black Moon Lilith forming a T square. No, not a T square. Yeah, that is a T square, not a grand square. All this is like, I'm just, thank you for your patience with me as I'm back in the saddle. I am back in the saddle. I have not done astrology in 3 years. So, and you know me, what you see is what you get. I did do some sessions for people over the weekend and last week. That was a lot of fun and very, very gracious with me as I am like getting back on that bicycle, getting back on that saddle. Woo. Yeah, a little slower than I was in my younger years of being an astrologer, but nonetheless, still very on point. Okay. So, T square to that black moon. Remember a couple videos ago, we talked about the black moon, Lilith, and Sagittarius. So the horse with the blinders on. The good part about this is focused directive, not distracted, not persuaded, not influenced. So whatever that Sagittarius is for you, the blinders are on. The horse has blinders because there is a trajectory that must not be tampered with. So look in your charts, see what the heck is going on at these 8-9 degrees of mutable signs. Hey, baby. Oh, let me see. Your band-aid came off. That's okay. Your boo-boo's all healed. Okay, kiddo. I love you. We're going to go soon, okay? Put your shoes on. Thank you. It's like 7 in the morning here and almost 8. We got to get going. Yeah, what's going on in this mutable, let's call it a mutable Grand Cross? You got anything going on here? Huh. Got anything going on in your chart in these mutable degrees? And or in your progressed chart at these mutable degrees? And if you guys were some of the individuals I had the privilege of doing astrology with over the weekend, look at your chart, your progressed chart, your natal chart. Is there anything going on here? There's so much to say about this, but I've got to get going. I'll be able to spend more time with you here tomorrow. Do your homework, everybody. Look at your charts. Mercury's retrograding back to the degree of fate when the sun conjoined with the north node at 9 Pisces. Mercury's retrograding back to that degree. Will station to go direct here March 21st. A week before that, on March 14th, Mars, comes on in here. Now, we know that Mars in Pisces is going to be subdued. It's going to be bringing it down a notch from the Mars in Aquarius. I love Mars in Aquarius, don't get me wrong, but it can be highly disruptive and necessary and chaotic. Absolutely. But there's a point to it, right? Yeah. And then tomorrow morning it's like 5 o'clock in the morning or so, that eclipse is happening in the sky. Mercury ruled Virgo, closing the eclipse window. And this 2 weeks sets the tone for the next year. We'll have these eclipses again, but not until next February. Not until next February. So what's going on from here to next February? All right. I'll spend more time tomorrow. If you guys want a astrology reading with me, you can send me an email at astrologydailydownload@gmail.com and just write in the title, I would like an astrology reading, at astrologydailydownload@gmail.com. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great start to your week. This is very exciting news, what's going on. And I'll get more into it tomorrow when I have more time.